Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Gwe ataba ku Salam TV. Njagala okwebaza nti kulikayo nnyo mu bulango bw'abakama baffe era gwe yakatweyungako essaawa zino tuli ne bannaffe aba the Network Girl Tech Initiative era nga tuli n'omukyala Priscilla Hasnat era nga gyavudde nga bano kye bakola bagezaako okuba nti bayamba abaana ab'obuwala ne bamaama era nga balina kye bayise climate change for reusable pads kyabadde agezaako okutunyonnyola era nga ajja kuddamu addemu akinnyonnyole tubeere nga ate igwe nange tukiyiga. So we twakomye you are still explaining to us why is it that these initiatives when they are set up after reaching their goal they disappear?
For organizations, sometimes there is what we call projects. There are projects that are given to you as an organization, and you have a timeline. So once that timeline expires, most times you won't have the funding to run it further. So most organizations either tone down, they cut down. That is where you hear that, you know what, the volunteers are not hired and all that, but then it's cutting down, cutting costs. It happens with every company. At some point, you'll have to cut costs in order to promote the efficient running of your programs. So, and some projects, once the funding stops, it means sometimes the funders take back what they provided.
So why is it that you don't explain it at the beginning? Nze Priscilla Foundation nze kubanga nyamba bwenti ne bwenti naye sigenda kubayambirako forever and ever nja kuba nkoma wano because you give these people a hope and green light. So person ali alaga okay Priscilla Foundation will help us with this and this, yet in your actual sense you know that by this time I will be finishing.
I'll look back to our core, which is climate change. So when you look at climate change, this is something that is going on forever. If we do not act now, the community, we won't have anything to look at in the future. So with an organization that is run by this, we are going to, once we have a project, let me use the pads for climate as a basis. So the pads for climate, and for the pads for climate, we have the centers. So with these centers, you come in, we are not going to leave you the way you've come in. We are going to equip you with a skill that is going to help you out there. It may not be a forever thing, but I believe a skill is a forever thing you will always have. You cannot lose out on the skill. Maybe if you have the opportunity and chance, you can upgrade and get better at something. But then with a skill, at least someone has a means of survival.
So should we assume that when time has ended, when you have provided the skill, it is good than lasting forever without giving out a skill to the people?
Do you know why your parents educate you first?
To acquire skill.
Yes.
And for survival.
Yes. Because if you are not educated from the start, you would not be here. That is the reality. It is just equipping you on how, if this comes to an end, how you're going to go out and survive.
But the people giving out hope and everything.
No, if you have a project making the reusable pads, if you come here and you can make reusable pads, you can go out there and start up your own. You make your pads, sell them to people around you. They will buy them. People are looking at ways of cutting down cost because the average price of a sanitary towel right now is maybe 3,000. That is disposable. But if you look at the reusable, you're going to use it up to a certain period of time, then you buy again. That is helping you save, and maybe it's also helping you protect the environment. You're not polluting every month.
The rate of pollution is high.
The carbon footprint is really high.
Okay, what are those challenges so far you have encountered through this climate change for pads?
With the project that we are running, the challenge is getting the funding. It entails a lot to get up a center, so that is going to benefit the people, and then convincing the crowd to come in. You know what? Come and learn something. Come and get a skill. Learn about period health and all that. It comes with a bias because sometimes you'll go out there in the community and then people will tell you, you know what? we are still working here. So it takes a lot of convincing that you have to go in and maybe do the mass sensitization, calling people, or get in touch with the local leaders. Hey, you know what, we have this and this running, can you help us get people to come and learn? And also with the centers, a center is going to be there, but then if you do not maintain it, you're going to lose everything. So the maintenance is also costly in the long run.
So that is the main challenges so far.
Yes.
Okay, what other challenges apart from this project that you are running, the Network Girl Tech Initiative, you have so far faced ever since you existed?
The challenges is maybe when we were starting out,
Okay.
partnering was hard.
Yes.
Partnering was hard with the other organizations because you reach out, people are like, you reach out, you're like, you know,
we don't know you, we don't know how
so
you do
you have
your
to
work.
introduce yourself. You have to show them that, you know, this is what I do. Then it reaches a point when you have your own outreach. Some organizations will not come through to collaborate with you, yet for you, you'll be willing to go out and collaborate with them during that time. So it gets a bit challenging because the purpose of us reaching out to you is to connect, to reach into that community that you're also in, so that we can look at ways of working together to make it better.
So the connectivity.
Yeah, the networking.
The networking between organizations.
The networking is a bit hard because maybe you'll have something running, someone else will have something of their own. Oli ku lulongo buli omu abeera ku lulwe wansi naye wogenda waggulu n'abeera akwetaaga, so that is it. So we understand.
So kati mwe babeetaaga oba tebannabeetaaga?
Tuli awo.
Mukyali awo. Okay, what solutions have you solved to these challenges? First of all, the challenge of funding. What solutions have you provided?
Funding, for the funding, our parent company, the network company, with every purchase you make with them, the 20% goes to the initiative to support the running. Then we have also reached out to different funders and organizations, of which we have had proposals, and we can see what they can do on board. Then the rest, maybe we can source it outside. And then we also have an account, GoFundMe, whereby if you really feel like you really want to impact the community, you make a donation. We
go back to the schools, because schools, that's where the core foundation is.
Yes.
What are your future perspectives about schools, tertiary institutes and universities?
For schools, our aim is to make more outreaches to schools and educate the girl child and the community in the school on how to fight climate change, adapt to greener technology, and also educate them about sexual and reproductive health and rights. Sexual reproductive health and rights for them, while also infusing them technology skills. That is it. That is our aim.
That is your aim.
Yes.
What about to the community?
To the community, when we come down there, we are going to take part in, what do they call it? We're going to take part in cleaning the community, sanitation, and then we'll take part in tree planting, because I believe in the future you may not even have the shade you're looking at right now.
Apart from your home place.
Apart from your home place, but then if you find a tree, you better appreciate it. So we'll encourage the community to plant more trees.
Okay.
Yeah, then we are looking at giving out devices to the girls in the communities to equip them.
Okay. Briefly explain to that, devices to the community.
We have a project that is looking at one girl, one tree, one device.
One girl, one tree, one device.
Yes.
So which device is that? So that also the viewers can get to know and they get prepared for you people to embrace you, because let me ask you this. Have you ever been challenged to the community you have reached so far? People don't embrace you?
Yes.
They are harsh?
Yes. No, not really. Before reaching out to a community, we get a contact person. that will help us with the mobilization of the people that will be in attendance. It may be hard to get in touch, but then we always find a way. There's always a way.
So and that's why I want to ask, what uniqueness do you use to attract those people in the community? Because going to the community, yes, you may meet a community leader, the leader makes mobilization, but that uniqueness to attract them come. Because you may find yourself kati okay, bemugenda okusomesa abantu abo bemusomesa bajja oba tebajja. Bajja. Kiki ekyo kye mukola ekibasikiriza okujja?
We have activities. Our outreaches are not just, ogenda kujja otuule osome. The different activities we do that will make you participate. You'll be actively involved as a community. If I say that we are going to do tree planting, we are going to do maybe a game that involves climate change and all that, that is going to be like, what is going on there? If someone says that, they're going to be curious. They'll be like, so kengenda bechiri awo.
Walwe yangamba nti for them what they do is they have logistics, food, drinks, what.
That is part of the prizes. The prizes.
Also prizes.
Yeah, the prizes that will call you in. Maybe you come in, we do a game, the best team takes this, the best team that is good at sanitation takes a gift, something like that. We have that. But then it's not about the prize, it's about the message reaching out to the people. Because
oli yangamba until you cook food, bring food,
with food it gets complicated. No, food
because
gets complicated.
Because that's for them, that's the method they use.
Okay, there are incidences whereby you can go with your food and then some things arise from there, so it doesn't make sense. So we just do prizes that are going to help you. For example, if you have maybe a quiz about period care and then you win, you can get a pack of sanitary towels.
Okay. We know April is the month for autism.
Yes.
And we are in the month of autism awareness.
Yes.
So what is your message to the viewers and to the public out there about autism awareness?
About autism, I believe that those people, because they're different from us, but they see things the same way we do. So our goal is to show them extra love and care because they need it the most. Because I know it's hard to maintain the parents that, say that, my kid was bewitched and all that. It's autism, and then we have to understand it and learn more about it and embrace the people.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and what message do you, as the Network Girl Tech Initiative, do you give out to the viewers out there?
To the viewers out there, if we do not act now, we won't have what we have now. I believe we have destroyed the most of the planet we have right now. We don't have swamps that have been taken over. Up. The buildings standing on them. So let us all actively take part in climate. Let's take climate action for the betterment of our communities and also us as human beings. Because if we do not act now, we won't have anything to look up to.
Okay. Who are those people that have been partnering with you to reach out to your goal for climate change for birds?
The people we've partnered with, we have partnered with UCG.
UCG?
Yeah, in Tinder. We have partnered with Sogea Satom, one of our funders, helping us set up the centers.
Okay.
Yeah, then we are looking at partnering with other people. Okay, and reaching out.
You have also here
and Salam TV now.
TV.
We have Salam TV.
Okay. So far, how many projects are you looking up to?
We have 5 projects.
Okay.
There is climate music. That is where we already David Dongo, but then they'll be minimized.
Okay.
More about climate change.
Okay.
There is 500 devices. 500. For the girl child.
Okay.
Then there is one girl, one tree. Then we have pads for climate.
So is there a chance for one boy, one tree?
One boy, one tree. Yes, it is there. Please come.
One boy, one tree, one device.
Yes.
So they should start with me.
They should start with you.
Yes. Okay. What are those remarks you can give out to the people out there?
My remarks are,
You as a person, or then on behalf of the network girl?
as a person,
Yes.
what I would like
You
to tell the
can look
people
there.
out there,
Okay.
what I'd like to tell the people out there is, one, it is never too late to go out and start onto something. It's better late, or there's a saying that says better late than never. So whenever you choose to decide, even though you're not getting noticed, you'll make impact, and one time you'll be seen. People will know that, you know what, there's someone called so and so that's been doing this actively.
Okay.
They will notice you. And for the communities, let us embrace climate action, because we faced the heat wave. It was brutal.
Massive.
It was brutal. In that our neighbors in Sudan had to close down the schools.
Even us here, we're about to reach to that extent.
Yeah, even us, it wasn't, I won't say it was that bad, but it was really bad. So let us embrace climate action, and then if you have the chance to empower a young child out there, a girl child, please do. Because that is the future that we have right now.
Okay.
Without an empowered future, we have nothing left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Priscilla Hasnat from the Network Girl Tech Initiative. It was a pleasure having you. Omulabi waffe owa Salam TV program bwetyo webadde olunaku olwaleero, kansubire muyina kye muyizeemu, muyina kye mugezezzaako okuba nga mufuna gwali eyo. Kansuubire nti okitegedde okuba nti okusimba emiti kituyambako ffe nga ffe abantu n'okulabirira obutonde. Actually nakyo kibagambe nakyo kibagambe
obutonde kuba otalabira woobeera tojja beera nakyo tukisigadde nga woyonja wuwo yonja n'ensi.
Okay. Kale nga woowulire wagambye obutonde bw'ensi kintu kikulu nnyo, kyovala wano ku Next Media Services tukugamba taasa obutonde bwo, nekubeera nga kasasiro obaako w'omuteeka w'omwokya, ebiveeraveera ebyo buli kimu kyolaba nti kiyinza okuba nga kivaako obuzibu tukyewale. Nga wagambye nti recently ebbugumu lyali lingi, so teryanibadde lingi nti oba ki, naye ife emirimu gyaffe gye tukola gye giviirako ebintu ebyo. Kansubire buli kimu mubadde mugezezzaako okuba nga mukifuna, era kansuubire nti ate buli kimu mubadde mukiyiga. Ku lwa ttiimu yonna gye nkoze nayo, ate tusinkane omulundi oguddako inshallah, Mukama Katonda waaliba ate akkiriza, era njagala okuba nga mbaagaliza akawungeezi akalungi, mbaagaliza wiiki ennungi. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.